YouTube, it's Retro Gaming Langers here. I can't believe it, we're into July's pickups videos already. That's flown by since the last time I did a pickups video. So I'm planning on doing once a month. I've tried to calm down. And I am cherry picking those games that I want to get. I'm going to have a sort out over the summer of games that I want to get rid of as well. And I might make that a bit of a feature of games that I'll leave in the collection. So what's been going on in the month of July? Lots of games, as we'll go through in a minute. We've done the Flicky challenge. That was a really good challenge, very hard, very brutal, and well done to No Camp Dad for winning that. This month it's the Wonderboy challenge, which I'm looking forward to, but Retro Red Steve has done a fantastic job already, so there's lots of competition out for that one. But Wonderboy is one of my favourite games on the Sega Master System and the Game Gear, and there's a remake as well on the Switch, but we're going to do it retro style. So that's that. If you haven't already voted for YouTuber of the Month, you've still got time to vote, so go and check that video out. If you want to vote for me, I'll be very, very grateful. And I'll put a link in the description of the video below. Right, without further ado, let's get into what I've been buying this month. So we'll start off with this one. I've got the very first one, Donkey Kong Land, on the Game Boy, and my daughter texted me the other day, was passing by a CX window and saw this, and bless her, she got that for me. So we've got that, and like I said in my previous videos, I don't mind having loose Game Boy games. My Super Nintendo, they've got to be boxed and complete, but my rule is that, you know, I like playing these on my analog pocket, so it doesn't faze me at all. So that was, I want to say £10, which wasn't too bad. It's in good condition. Batteries has been changed in it. Got this one off eBay. Having a bit of a PS2 nostalgia trip at the moment, and I'm sure I had this somewhere. I haven't got it anymore, so I bought it for, I think it was a £5. All complete. It might be in the machine actually upstairs. Oh no, it's in, no, Castlevania's in there at the moment. But yeah, it's complete, just with not the right game in it, because I've been playing it on my PS2. Brought back a lot of memories, because I think my brother-in-law had this, because it was one of the launch titles, wasn't it? I'm sure it was one of the launch titles. And I remember him getting a PS2 when it first came out, and getting this game, because he had the original Ridge Racer on his PS1. So I used to play this a lot on a Saturday evening. Happy memories there. So that's, for a £5, you can't go wrong. Picked this up the other day in CEX for £8. My kids used to love playing this on the Wii U, and I just thought a bit of a trip back down memory lane of playing this on the PS4 and getting a few trophies along the way. So it's like, if you've never played this game, it's like playing Grand Theft Auto, but in Lego, without the swearing and all the other bits and pieces that go with a traditional Grand Theft Auto game. So yeah, that's what I love about it. And for £8, it's a little bit of a fun game to play. So yeah, I was happy with that. Then I was in a CX a couple of weeks ago, popped and saw this. First impressions is it's okay. I think it's a game that maybe I need to, you know, if you know anything about this game, I'm going for sort of exclusives that are on the Xbox 360, because I'm new to the Xbox 360. As you can see behind me, I'm a bit of a Sony pony. And it's recently I bought a 360 off a friend, and for £4, I've loved the Banjo-Kazooie. I've got Banjo-Kazooie for the N64, and I thought I'd give this a go, but it's okay. Started off a bit slow. I've only put about an hour and a half into it. Maybe I need to give a bit longer, but yeah, good game for £4. See how that pans out. Then, thanks to Retro Red Steve, he'll be loving this, I managed to get myself a copy of Bulletstorm. So I'm sure I've got it somewhere for the PS3, but I fancy getting it for the PS4 and on his recommendation. So cheers, Steve. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, looking forward to playing that. Is it in there? Yes, in there. Yeah, I thought for £6, it was £8, so it's dropped by £2 in CX. So if you haven't got this for your collection, PS4 collection, worthwhile getting that. So for £6, you cannot go wrong. Bought this in a charity shop the other day for £2. It's still got the label on it. I love the Buzz games. It's a good fact. We like some, as a family, we tend to sit down occasionally and play family games. And Buzz is one of those games that we enjoy playing as a family, and I've got the wireless controllers, so you don't have all the wires going everywhere. which is handy. But yeah, for £2 I thought give it a go. It's actually, it's a really clean copy. You know, Buzz Games are cheap. Yeah, fairly clean copy of that. So I thought I'd add that to the rest of the Buzz Games I've got, because we don't, funnily enough, don't own that. Then I bought this just before I did that Super Nintendo collections video. If you haven't seen that, go and check it out. I'll leave a link up here somewhere, or how you do it, I don't know, on that. And I just bought this before I did that video. I originally owned this back in the late 90s. I bought a bundle of games, and I'm sure that in that bundle of games that I bought was Desert Strike, Urban Strike and Jungle Strike, and they were absolutely mint. And then I got married, had children, and went through a load of my Super Nintendo games that I thought I'm never going to play again, and lost the love of gaming at this point in my life. I was into cars and stuff, and yeah, I sort of sold them all off, and sort of regret. I suppose I regret it because they were absolutely clean mint copies that pretty much had probably been played once, I think, and just been left. They were fantastic condition games. But yeah, I bought this back. Now, I'd argue that the Mega Drive version is actually better version of the game. I think the way in which it plays, but I'm a Super Nintendo fanboy, and I had to have it back in the collection. So I paid, I don't know, £35 for it, something like that, I think it was, included postage. So good clean copy, happy to have it back. I'm not sure I'd probably get the other two, Jungle Strike and Urban Strike. I didn't play as much of that as I did with this one. It's a great game for Electronic Arts, so happy to have that back in the collection without dropping it. Then I was in a local retro game shop the other day, and I saw two copies of this. One was okay, and this one was really clean. And I'm on a bit of a Mega Drive 16-bit Super Nintendo Mega Drive haul at the moment. I'm going to try and, my idea is to try and sift out the PS3, PS2 games I don't play anymore, the PS4 stuff. Don't have much PS5 stuff, and that's going to fund my 16-bit stuff. So yeah, I bought Thunder Force 2. I'd like the third one as well. But what I loved about this, the game isn't in there, it's just in the Mega Drive at the moment. But when you opened it up, it had the original receipt from Debenhams for £19. It was reduced, I believe, and I don't know if I can get this on camera. Let's put this down. But it says, yeah, it does. I don't know if I can see that. 1992. How cool is that? It's still got the original receipt in there, which I loved. I love that sort of stuff. How weird. But yeah, so from 1992, and then someone's handwriting, if you recognise your handwriting, a bit of a cheat code, I think, on that as well. So yeah, it's a really good, clean copy. I love my Mega Drive games. Like I say, I'm hoping to do a Mega Drive collections video at some point, because I've got quite a few Mega Drive games. But I love my shooters on the Mega Drive. So that's going into the collection. Happy to have that. Put all this back now. So yeah, oh dear, I'll put it back in a minute once we finish filming. So that's that. What else we got? We've got, picked this up the other day, and if you've not watched the channel, if you're new to the channel, a little tip, I'm a bit of a Contra fan. My favourite being Super Pro Protector on the Super Nintendo. Yeah, I had to have this. Now, the difference is that this is from limited run. This is the American version. So you get the physical cartridge. The UK version, if you like, is a download code only. So it's, from my point, what's the point buying the box? And it's actually a little bit more money. Or is it a little bit less money? I think this was 40 quid. I want to say the digital download code's about 38, something. It's not a lot in it. So you're just getting the download code. So I've been playing this all yesterday and today, and I love it. It's really good. It's not as good as Super Pro Protector Alien Rebels. That is peak 10 out of 10, stellar game, AAA game. I'd give this at the moment, probably, I'm on to stage 6. I think I'm on stage 6. I'd give it an 8.5. It's a very good game. And I think the problem is once you've had something that good, your expectations is it's got to be that good, and if it doesn't hit it, but it's a really good game. I would have gone probably for more a pixel art game like some of its sort of counterparts have done that have copied the franchise. but it's a really good game. There's a story mode in it, arcade mode. I might try and put up some footage here, show you what the gameplay is like. It's not an easy game. It's a typical Konami run and gun Contra game, but yeah, really good to have that. I love that, so pleased to have picked that up. Been after that for a while. Right, next up is another retro game. Wife picked this up for me the other day. Is the Asteroids and Missile Command game for the Game Boy. I've got the third and fourth one. Years ago I was in, where was I? I was up in London somewhere and I saw it in a CEX opposite my hotel, the third one. I think that's got Gallagher and Galaxy on it, and you've probably seen it in my Game Boy pickups video. I've got the fourth one. So this is the first one in the series. There's 4 altogether. So the plan is to get, I think the second one is Centipede, Millipede all together on one cartridge. So little subset I've wanted to collect for a while. So really pleased to get that. Again, my wife's getting really good wifey points at the moment. She was in CX the other day and got me this. I do have it already, but mine's really yellowed. So I fancied a cleaner copy for a few quid. It was worth it. So happy with that. So that's the last of the retro stuff done. Talking of retro, this isn't retro, this is for the PS4. I have to think then. Sorry. And I've been after this for a long time. I've heard good things about it, but it was about, I think it was about 15 quid on eBay. And the wife was in Bristol. Again, well done, wifey, if you're watching. Thank you very much. She was in Bristol with the girls over the weekend. And I happened to send me some photos of a CEX, you know, and I just spotted it in the corner there. And this is brilliant. This is, to describe it, it's like, it's got a very unique art style. And it reminds me a little bit of Sega Rally, Sega Daytona. It's got a little, someone's sort of sprinkled that on the top of it. Very, very good. Some of the voiceover stuff's a bit questionable, but it actually, the gameplay, everything is fantastic. So for £8, I've ripped it off now. But for 8 quid, it was definitely worth picking up, and I've been playing it. I've put a couple of hours into it already. So yeah, I might put a screenshot up here if I can remember. But yeah, really, really pleased with that. So another one to add to the PS4 stuff. Talking of PS4, we've got Destroy All Humans. Picked this up the other day because I had some vouchers left over, basically. Got rid of some last of my DVDs that I don't want anymore because I don't watch DVDs at all now. And yeah, so Destroy All Humans, £10. You couldn't go wrong. I didn't pay £10. I think I ended up paying about £5 for it. The vouchers in. And then we've got last few games here. So in a charity shop the other day, on Monday, and these are £1 each, and I'm getting into my Xbox stuff. So Halo, PGR4, Project Gotham Racing, Project Gothic Racing, Gotham Racing 2 for the original Xbox. So I'm trying to get, obviously, for the Xbox 360, I'm trying to get the only on Xbox. Another one for £1 was this one. I haven't tried this one yet. See what that's like. I just thought I'd give it a go. And then the last one for the 360 was this. And I played this the other night. I was intrigued because I know you can get it for PS3 and I don't. Weirdly enough, of all my PS, I've got about 150, almost 150 games for the PS3. And for some reason, I've never picked this up. But for £1, I thought I'd give it a go. And it's really, really good. So, yeah, really, a really fun game, this. And it's Sega. It's a good old Sega game. So, yeah, so those were those. Those were those. Last 2 games. I've been after this for a while. I don't have many PS5 games. I've got a handful. It's taken me a long time to decide to get a PS5, and I managed to get one at Christmas. In fact, I bought 2. There's a video I made for YouTube. I bought 2. Because I bought one. It came. Sorry, actually, before it even came, I ordered another one because Very were doing a deal where if you signed up, you got so much. And I think with the disc drive and the machine, I got it for about £5.50, £5.85, something like that. It was under £600. And the first one I ordered wasn't that offer. I think it was, that's what it was. It was from PlayStation themselves, and it was full price. So I saved myself a lot of money, plus with Very paying it off over 12 months. So yeah, so it wasn't the fact that I was just weird and bought two. The other one went back. But yeah, this one here is like a 2.5D Ghost of Tsushima. So it was on offer in game, but to try and find it in the game, my local games were useless. So this ended up coming off Amazon. I want to say it was 18, 19 pounds, and it just looked intriguing. There's a game, I think it's Dead by Daylight, that's very similar sort of graphic art style, which I really enjoyed for the PS4. So I thought I'd give this a go, so I'll let you know what it's like. So that was that for the PS5. Last game, it actually arrived this morning just before making this video, and we've got, for the Sega Game Gear, Dragon Crystal. So pleased to pick this up and put it in the collection. I've been after a very clean, nice copy of this for a long time. I've got it for the Master System, picked it up a few months back, and have been playing that a lot. Really loving my retro since making doing YouTube videos, and I just fancied it. I just fancied putting it in the Game Gear collection. I'm going to play this on my Analog Pocket. It's a slightly different game, ever so slightly. You wouldn't really know. This was the original. This was the original game. Believe it or not, the Master System is the port of this. So a year later, they thought, oh, we stick that on the Master System. Why they didn't do that for a few other Game Gear games, I do not know. But it is slightly different. And I love the art box. Look at the box art of it. So yeah, there you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you on the next video. Take care.